You can find it on all platforms: Apple Music, Spotify, SoundCloud, YouTube, all of the platforms. Bro, Instagram, TikTok, like all the platforms you can find it on.
So
We starting, bro. Young bosses, bro. Young bosses. But your past self is your biggest motivation.
that's right. Your
Your
past
bi-
self. Hey, what's your name, bro?
Hey, it's Qual in the building. You already know who it is.
Where you from?
Hey, originally from Pennsylvania, but we stay here in the 843, bro. Myrtle Beach. Shout out to Myrtle Beach, bro.
Shout out to the 843 Dirty Myrtle.
Yeah, bro.
How old are you, bro?
Hey, 19.
You're a
19.
young guy.
Has to be. Has to be.
So,
We starting, bro. Young bosses, bro. Young bosses.
so what kind of a musician do you consider yourself?
I wouldn't put my that sounds so like cliche, but I wouldn't put myself in a category. Everything's like experimental. Just we're trying to experiment with different stuff, bro. We're trying to make a name for ourselves. You know what I mean? Like, you know. But if you had to put it under something, hip hop or rap. But very experimental. It would be my answer.
How long have you been into music?
I'd say about 3 years. 3 years.
Okay. So, what are some people that you look up to? What other artists or musicians or rappers? Who do you look up to?
I wouldn't say I look up to too many musicians because it's like you're not trying to be like nobody else. So I mainly look upon my past self, you know, just trying to get better in the place than I was before. Not only that, but you got to look up to all the OG inspirations, you know what I mean? Like Eminem, Weezy, Tupac, like, all the cliche ones, bro. But your past self is your biggest motivation.
That's right. Your
Your
past
bi-
self.
You ain't where you was before, so be glad about that.
Okay. So when you start writing a song, like what's the first step that you do?
First step, I'd say I try and look into a memory and I try and feel how that memory makes me feel and I try to put it all in a song, all my whatever I'm feeling that type of song. I try and put the mixes of the producers, the beat makers kind of art, and I try to mix it with my own art and my pain and my feelings or whatever I'm going through. I try and mix it all together and try and make it into one because that's what it's all about. Art and art. You're just trying to mix it together. That's what the whole music's about, bro. Art.
So you mentioned memories. Do you think of a pleasant memory or what kind of a memory?
It just depends on whatever I'm making. If I'm thinking something pleasant, I'm gonna make something hype because I always want people to feel hype. I never try and get into that like down kind of feeling just because I want everybody to hear my music. To try and kind of feel that energy. I don't try and get people down. Feel that energy. I try and be on a positive type vibe. If not, I try and get into that like anger, like rampage type vibe. We trying to get out.
Yeah, lifting up people is a very noble thing because it's very easy to bring people down. It's much harder to lift them up. So let me ask you this: when you're growing up, did you say you had favorite rappers, right? So as far as any other inspiration, like what inspires you when you were growing up?
Definitely, this is low key type. This is low key, but I used to write, poems and always put my feelings into something, and that's what kind of created me. Everybody was like, "Oh, you're good at da da da. You should try and take it to the next level," and that's what I did. I got it from all the outside sources motivating me, being like, "Yo, you should always take this to the next level." Here you go. Here's this money, bro. Go ahead, take it to the next level. So it was always people motivating me to take it to the next level way before I even started this. So it was always just the people around me telling me, go get to the next level, go get it, go get it. So that's what really motivated me in the start.
So Quill, what are you working on right now?
Hey, we're working on a song drop. We're trying to work on a whole album with Myrtle Beach. We're working on a song drop. We dropping that soon. We hush hush about it right now, but it's coming. It's coming.
What are your favorite songs that you've produced so far right now?
So far, I would definitely have to say Jackson or everybody knows this one, Stop the Cap. That was probably one of my favorite ones. I had so much fun doing it. I didn't even know the producer, but we had so much fun walking in there, doing our thing. We was out there. We was doing our stuff, and that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about.
Stop the Cap.
Stop the Cap.
I like it.
Yeah.
Okay, so where can we find your music?
You can find it on all platforms: Apple Music, Spotify, SoundCloud, YouTube, all of the platforms. Bro, Instagram, TikTok, like all the platforms you can find it on. Just look the name up, bro. Just look the name up. That's it. That's all you gotta do.
What's the name one more time?
Qual, Qual. If you trying to look it on all platforms network, she loves .qual, all platforms.
She loves that quail.
Hey, you already know. Shout out my boy Avinov. Yay. Hey, Red Gloves Dating. Hey, shout out.
And consumer responsible. Now I have a few more questions for him. So, as far as your relationships, are you single or are you dating?
Hey, you know what it is. Hey, shout out to the girlfriend. We dating. Hey,
But you're popping, bro.
Hey, thank you so much.
Okay.
But yeah, you know, I'm tied down. You know, I ain't trying to get too crazy with. But yeah, I'm tied down. You know,
How long you been together?
we've been together going on a little bit over a year.
So, how many days is this roughly?
Like over the year, 3 months. 3 months? 2 months. 2 months, guys.
Come step in, help out the questions.
Come on.
Come on, I wanna.
Hey, boom, exclusive.
Exclusive.
Boom.
What's your name?
Maddie,
So, how long you been together?
a year and 2 months.
Okay, so that's about 400 days. So, let me ask you this: who asked out who?
That was big calculation. 400 days. Dang. Ask the question one more time.
Who asked out who?
Oh, I had to. She was like, "When are you gonna ask me out?" And I was like, "Whatever."
Damn, she put you on the spot like that?
Yeah, exactly.
I did.
On record and everything.
Yeah.
And what'd you say?
I had to say, bro. I was like, "All right, whatever. Gotta do it." I was like, "Yeah." I asked her out. I was like, "Can you be my girlfriend?" You know, the whole cheesy, go
Officially.
around. Exactly. The whole cheesy official go around.
So you said you had to do it. You know what I mean? Like, to me,
No, I wouldn't say I had to do it, but I wanted to do it. She was just like, we gotta make it official. You know what I mean?
I'm sorry. To me, it sounds like she kind of forced you into it a little bit.
Nah. No.
Okay, so where'd you guys go on the first date?
Dave and Buster's.
Dave and Buster's. Hey. Shout out Dave and Buster's. And then points.
Okay, so what's the most amount of money you've spent on her in a single day?
Wow, bro. That's... I'd say for right now, it was about, and I want to say around, middle of like 150, 200.
What'd you do, man?
I think we first started out at, shout out Dave and Buster's, and then we went to, where did we go to? I don't know, but we went,
Out to dinner. I know that.
we went
Oh, there
out
was
to
dinner too?
Always dinner, there's always
Always dinner.
You know.
You gotta feed him, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they eat a lot sometimes too, right?
Exactly, you know how it be. Love you, but you know how it be. But yeah, we went out to dinner, and then we did a couple of stuff, but I remember it did amount to being in between like 150 and 200.
And what did she do in return?
What's she doing in return? Yeah, she be the best girlfriend in the world, bro.
She likes your stories,
Yes.
shares your posts.
Yes, exactly. Listens to my music, has to repost everything. If not, she's
You know what I mean? Like, it just gotta.
exactly.
So my last question is a serious one, okay? We're doing free therapy over here, so if you have any drama or any trauma going on lately that you want to discuss in front of our camera, now is your moment.
Any trauma?
Or drama.
Them haters, man. Them
They're
haters,
haters,
man. But what would you say for me to do to the haters? Like, how would you tell me to deal with the haters?
So I actually get a lot of haters. Red Gloves Dating gets a lot of haters, a lot of negative comments, and I'll tell you this. Your haters are your biggest promoters and your biggest motivators.
What are 3 things that I see in her? Step back. I don't know. Okay. First of all, that smile. That smile is the first thing I ever noticed whenever we first clicked. Oh, hold up.
Yeah, she definitely had to step back to show the smile.
Oh, yeah. She's so nice, guys. She's so nice. But we're skipping over that 3rd thing. Loyalty is a big thing that I stand on, and I'm standing on that every time. The most loyal person you will ever meet. But I got her, so it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Exactly. Loyalty. Loyalty is a big thing.
3 things that you see in him.
Ooh.
He's very caring. Well, he's very attractive and he dresses well. And he's driven.
Okay. So realistically speaking, when do you expect him to propose to you?
Wow.
On the spot.
I would give it like a year, year and a half.
You think he's gonna wait that long for you?
We'll see what that rock looking like. We'll see what it looking like. We'll see.
Thank you very much. Red Gloves Dating. Consume responsibly.